So give me a more specific example. Is it all the piles? Is it one pile?
Let's take one pile.
Okay, so generally, if we hit an obstacle, for instance, we have a few options. One of them is what we call steering the pile. So for instance, we're installing our pile, we hit a rock. And in this example, let's make it unfortunate, it's a deck and it's a corner pile, so we can't move it. If it wasn't a corner pile, we could move it over a bit as long as it's in line. We could move it over a bit and perhaps miss our obstacle. So what happens is, if you can envision that we will pull this pile back with our excavator and keep installing the pile so it will continue, so it will go past the rock, and then push it back straight. It works very well to push the rock out of the way. It works amazingly well.
That's awesome.
So that's one of the possible solutions. Another one, if the rock is too big, if it's not too deep, we'll put our bucket in our excavator, we'll dig down and we'll actually remove the rock. Again, if we're really stuck and it's a corner, it has to be a little small.
What about if it's all piles?
So that is the situation I referred to before. That would be a bedrock situation, and then chances are, if it's very shallow bedrock, if it's deeper bedrock, helical piles work very well, actually very well with deep bedrock, because what happens is, in my other examples, when we install the pile, 100% is on the helix in the soil. When we hit bedrock, it's actually steel. So for instance, I'd have to look at the numbers, but I don't have them memorized. So for instance, if our 1 7/8 pile with the helix maxed out at 8,000 pounds of compression load, if we went to bedrock and it's actually steel, suddenly these numbers are quadrupled, because now we're talking about the steel, not the soil anymore. So unless it's bedrock, always the limiting factor to the capacity of a pile is never the steel, it's always the soil and how tightly we can screw the pile into the soil until we get to this bedrock situation. And then the numbers